Time to wonder what it must be like to strap on a gun and sit on a bed and become a lawman. Well, you sit there at roll call when the sergeant comes out with an announcement. Men, gasoline has been shooting our budget all to hell, so we've had to turn in our old supercharged Ford Galaxies. We got some new cars for you to use today. From now on, the Knuckle Junction Police Department will be using Peugeots. Everybody jumps up there, Peugeots! What are you, the Peugeots? The sergeant says, shut up! We'll have you driving the cars! So you walk out there in the parking lot, you look at that little thing, you can't believe it! There you are, a big man, bold, bulky, grotesquely overdeveloped, and you gotta squeeze your big fat behind and your belly laden with Dunlap's disease into that little tiny stinking poo. Yeah! Geez, a kid on a skateboard can outrun you, but you take what the department gives you, so you head out on patrol. You've given up trying to pull people over, because you notice in that Peugeot, when you hit the light stands still and the car spins around underneath it. Finally, you gotta call barroom brawl. You get there, you wade through there, and you just start knocking butts in the air and bicusspids on the floor. And finally, you get the main perpetrator and you drag him out to the car, and you try to get him in the back seat of that Peugeot. It comes equipped with a jar of Vaseline just for that purpose, but try as you will, you just can't get him in there. So you lay him across the roof, and you reach inside, you handcuff his hands together inside the car so he's laying across the roof. And you gotta take off, and the sergeant says, no way you're gonna drive a suspect out the street like that on top of the Peugeot. You gotta get him in there, I'll help you. So you slick him up really good with Vaseline, and finally get him in the back seat, but there's no way you're gonna get him out again. So you just drive down to the jail and say, here he is. They say, well, how are we gonna get him out of there? You say, you wait. He's gonna have to do time in the car. Just drive it into the cell. That little stinking thing will fit. The prisoner says, but wait a minute, I'm doing 5 years. You can't leave me in here like this. You say, look on the bright side, puke breath. At least ain't nobody gonna be able to make you squeal like a pig. Hey, Billy, take this creep outside and book him.